Good to meet you.
So can we, I'd just like to, talk with people about, what they believe and why. It could be about anything.
Cool.
Typically, it's best when it's, something that you really, really deeply believe, something that you really think is true.
Good. Should I start now or?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. This is something that came about this summer. I was going through some stuff with this person, but to make a long story short, what was revealed to everyone, I think, was the fact that there's stuff going on that we need to pay more attention to and be more aware of. And I drew this picture about drones.
Drones?
Yeah, drones. You know how we use them to
Overseas.
kill people, in the military, and we operate them from over here. Well, I have a feeling that they're upsetting a lot of people because, I think a lot of innocent people are getting killed by them. And the messed up part is that I think the people in the Middle East are getting frustrated, and sooner or later, sorry about that, flies keep messing with me.
Sure.
Sooner or later, they're going to do something to wake us up or to make us realize what's going on over there. They're going to want us to feel the same kind of pain that they're feeling, unfortunately, and it's unfortunate that they have to feel that kind of pain. But I think we should keep war more exact and more face-to-face, and we already have an advanced military, so we don't need to be operating it by remote control. So that's why I think that we should protest drone attacks. So.
Okay, so to summarize what I'm hearing you say is, we, the U.S., has drones and we attack people overseas or countries overseas.
In the Middle East, and overseas.
And there's some collateral damage there, killing innocent people, and eventually the people there will retaliate in some way.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing if we had it happening here. I think if we had remote control airplanes flying around in our skies and they're killing supposable military targets and innocent kids were getting killed, it would upset us and we'd want to do something back. So I think they would feel the same way. And not only that, drones sooner or later are going to be operated on their own. They're going to be thinking for themselves. I saw a special on the U.S. Army, and they said sooner or later they want them to start thinking for themselves, so they can easily malfunction and turn on us. So that's another reason why I think drones are not good, and any kind of mechanized army, any kind of mechanized killing machine is not good, because they're not being operated by humans, then they're operating on their own and they can think for themselves, and that's not good. And I think a lot of things that we have already, a lot of technology we already have thinks for itself, and it's a little bit scary. If you use your laptop and you use your iPhone, a lot of times they're already working on their own, they're already thinking for themselves, and that's just a small, just the tip of the iceberg of what's really going to start happening. We can fall victim to that, and it's not only, it's like the old saying, you reap what you sow. Pretty soon, if we put these people in the Middle East through this, pretty soon we're going to start going through it. And, I'm just worried about us, the people in the United States. Yeah, I feel bad for them. I'm sure a lot of them don't like us, but a lot of them do. So I just don't think that innocent people should be killed anywhere,
Yeah, so you're really all about, protecting the innocent lives that we're killing.
And protecting this country, too, and keeping it great,
So, is it the case that the U.S., comes to the point where we need to kill some people overseas in order to protect ourselves?
Yeah, well, of course we're always going to have people threatening us, but we need to be more exact when it comes to taking them out. We already have the most advanced military. We don't have to do it from the other side of the world. We can go there and do it ourselves and make sure we get the right people and make sure not innocent people don't get killed. I understand people need to die. It's part of life. They're always going to have fanatics that are going to hate us. We have fanatics that hate them. But at the same time, if we are going to be taking care of business over there, we just got to be more exact. And we got to remember that we are in another person's country and we have to respect them at the same time,
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you saying drones are less exact than some other means?
I think definitely. If you look at some of the drone attacks on the internet, if you look at the cameras, they're in black and white. You see little dots and stuff like that, and you just see an explosion and the dots get wiped out. and somebody's operating that from over here in the U.S. I think if somebody was in an Apache helicopter and they're looking with their own eyes and they're actually there, they could be more on target than someone halfway around the world that's worrying about going to a barbecue later on that day or later on that night or is preoccupied with other things. It's more of a they're more desensitized to it. It's more like a video game. They're not really actually there killing people. They're just seeing this stuff in a black and white screen, you know? And I don't think that's good either.
Okay. So instead of someone here in the U.S. operating a drone and being desensitized to killing people, just seeing it on a video screen,
Right.
you would rather have people in helicopters or just close by and actually see them, you know,
snipers
see them right
or
there.
foot patrol or, you know, anything like that. People that are actually there, and that's it would upset us. I mean, if people were, they feel like we're there to take their oil. You know, people get killed around the world, and we don't do anything about it, but we do stuff where it takes our interest, which is not bad. I mean, it takes a lot of money to run a country too, but at the same time, if we are going to be doing that and supposedly protecting them, we got to make sure that we are protecting them and not actually accidentally killing them too, you know?
Yeah, so I don't know if this is the case, but if you found out that drones tend to
We're more exact
be
than
more exact
precise,
than other means,
I think
would
it was.
that lower your confidence in
It would still bother me because it's just the fact that they're radio controlled, and it's just I just feel like it's cowardly. You know, if you want to kill somebody, just do it face to face. You know, you don't have to do it from remote control or, you know, far away or, you know, I understand that's combat and stuff like that, but we're already so advanced. I mean, we already have laser guided this and that, handheld missiles, surface to air missiles, you know, all that stuff, stingers and all that. You know, even our assault rifles are more advanced than their AK-47. So I don't think we should have that much of a problem to the point where you have to push it to radio control, you know?
even though it may be the case using it would save more innocent lives?
I don't think so. No.
But if you found out that was the case, would you?
Yeah, I would have to see.
Yeah, what would you have to
percentages.
see to change your mind?
Well, I don't know, because a lot of the stuff they tell us isn't true either. So, I mean, I don't really want to get too much into that, but I just think it's going in the wrong direction for the U.S. using drones pretty much because they're radio controlled, and I just think we don't need them. You know, I just don't think it's necessary to head in that direction. We're already so advanced. You know.
Well, all right, Kenny.
Thank you,
so
my
much for the
friend.
conversation.
And my point is, it started. Sorry about that. One more thing I wanted to add in is to start organizing protests. Get the wherever you are in the U.S. or around the world, get the media there. And what we want to show is we want to show the people in the Middle East that we do care what's going on, and it's not us, it's our government, and we don't want to die either. You know, so don't take it out on us because we're not the ones doing it. We don't support innocent people dying in any form. And we want to show you that we don't support it. You know, we want our government to change and to stop using drones and to use more precise methods if we are going to be in the Middle East, out of respect.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you for the water.
Sure. Okay.